It's time. I know you all want to farm tokens, you all want legendary gear, you all want exotics, you all want to farm to power level 300 as soon as possible, and you want the easiest method. And because of this, a quote-unquote loot cave has already appeared in Destiny 2. Now I want to apologize to anyone who posted that loot cave, but I'm sorry to say, but that method sucks. As the title states, with this method, if you spend your time and make an effort to do what I'm about to explain, you can farm upwards of 200 tokens a day. And this is assuming none of you are binging this game and play what I assume is only 3 to 4 hours a day. But let's be honest, this game just came out. You're playing more than that. With this method, there are a few things you need to know, however. I'm aware that a lot of you probably already know how to do the heroic public events on Titan. I'm also aware that you probably know where the lost sectors are, and if you know how to do these things, skip to the time shown on screen now. If you wish to know how to do the heroic public events, we'll be going over that in just a second, but there's also the lost sectors. So if you don't know where the lost sectors are and are too lazy to go find them themselves, a link to a video showing all three can be found in the description. So if you're currently watching and didn't skip ahead, you want to know how to do the heroic versions of the public events on Titan. Titan has two public event types, the Fallen Walker and the Hive Portal. For the Fallen Walker, it's fairly simple to trigger the heroic public event. Whenever the Walker opens and exposes the crit spot, the Walker will also drop 3 arc charges. Take these arc charges and deposit them in the machines generating the shields over the Scorch Cannons. After depositing all 6 arc charges and freeing all 6 Scorch Cannons, the heroic version is now active. And this will cause a second Fallen Walker to be brought in. Kill them using the Scorch Cannons or however you like to complete the event.
That's all the cannons. You know what that means. Walkers. How do you like that, Fallen? Oh wait, you're dead.
An extremely successful sortie.
For the Hive Portal, the heroic version is actually what I believe the easier version. Complete the event normally by standing on the 2 high platforms to drop the shields on the 2 wizards and kill them. Once dead, remain standing on the platforms. There are going to be 2 crystals that should spawn at the top of the room. They will be shielded unless you are standing on the platforms. Break the crystals to destabilize the portal. Doing so will cause an Ascendant Knight to spawn. Simply kill him and you'll have completed the public event.
Portal destabilized. Ready? day, another night.
Another demoralizing defeat for the Hive. I've lost count of your victories, but I know there will be many more.
So you know how to do the public events, and you know where the lost sectors are. You're ready to start farming tokens. Before making your way to Titan, stop by the tower and head to Cade. You'll be selling scout reports. Purchase a few, as they only cost 1250 glimmer, and trust me, you'll be getting a lot of it. But once you have one, activate it and head to Titan. You're ready to farm. There are 7 activity types that can be completed on Titan, and these are your ticket to endless tokens, but some take more priority than others, so let's talk about the priority order and why they're in this order. First on the list is public events, and is why I mentioned the heroic versions earlier in the video. While these only give 1 token, public events on occasion drop both exotic and legendary engrams. The fact that there's a chance that an exotic engram is too good to pass up, and while doing a public event will slow down your tokens per hour, it's worth it for an exotic. Anytime these appear on your director, be sure to do them. Second on the priority list are the high value targets. There are 2 types of high priority targets on Titan, the Despoiler Captain and the Fisher Knights. These are available in both Siren Watch and the Rig. These are time gated and should be prioritized after public events. These will drop a guaranteed token and glimmer every time they die, so be sure to find them. Third on the list is Fallen Scavengers. These I would put up at second place, but they're about equal with high value targets, so I just put them third on the list. Like the high priority targets, these are time gated as well, and are just as simple to complete. Simply kill all the scavengers and a notification will say that the chest is now unlocked. Open it for another guaranteed token and some glimmer. It should also be noted that both high priority targets and fallen scavengers will show up on your screen as a text notification upon arrival and departure. So while you're doing this method, just keep an eye out for these and don't miss them. Fourth on the list is patrols. This, like everything on this list, guaranteed both a token and glimmer upon completion. However, there are some patrols that you should avoid, as these will slow you down and take away from this farm. To be completely honest, the only patrols that you actually should be doing are the kill and collect patrols. Not only are these fast to complete, but won't take you away from the other activities listed above. If you have to leave the Rig or have to leave Siren's Watch to not go to either the Rig or Siren's Watch and go to some other area such as Solarium, you shouldn't be doing that patrol. If you realize that you're told to go somewhere else other than the Rig and Siren's Watch, just abandon that patrol. But as I said, upon completion of patrol, you're guaranteed a token and some glimmer. Fifth on the list is chests. This is where your scouting report comes into play. A Titan Scout report will show you where every chest is located on your HUD within range. However, while these are fast and also guaranteed a token, the reason these are so far down the list is due to the fact that these chests are time gated and limit the number you can open over a set period of time. If you find yourself opening chests and not receiving rewards, you've reached the time limit. So if this occurs, simply do one of the other activities listed above and they'll eventually start giving you tokens again. You can also fix this by trenching areas such as going to the Rig if you're in Siren's Watch or vice versa. Sixth on this list are lost sectors. These are the lowest priority due to the time they take, but like everything, these reward you with a guaranteed token, but should only be completed to fill a gap in time, as they are limited in number. Do a lost sector only if there isn't a public event coming soon, there are no high value targets and no fallen scavengers in the area, no kill or collect patrol missions to do, and your chests are giving you no rewards. As I stated, these are limited in quantity, 3 to be exact, so use them only as needed. Once all 3 are used, it's best just to orbit and reset the instance. And last on the list is adventures. Now I want to clarify, I advise against adventures, and personally when using this farming method myself, I never do them. I simply include them in this method for completion's sake and to give you guys something to do to break up the monotony if you get bored farming this method. So, to quickly review everything I just said, to farm upwards of 1,000 tokens a week, grab a scout report from Cade and head to Titan. Do public events whenever they are available, followed by high value targets and fallen scavengers. Do all kill and collect patrols that you see, open chests whenever you see them, and do lost sectors if you need to stay busy. And although I advise against it, do adventures if you want to break up the monotony of the farm. I've been using this method since I hit level 20 and leveled myself to power 269, farmed up somewhere in the realm of probably 400 legendary shards, and farmed hundreds of shaders. If I had to get an estimate on tokens per hour, I would take a guess, say that if you're solo, you could probably farm about 50 per hour, and maybe 75 with a full fire team. Right now, this is the only farming method I've come up with. I haven't touched any of the other planets really, but when I do, I'll be sure to come up with farming methods for them as well and post them to my channel. If you want to see this method in action, I'll be streaming later today on Twitch, so if that interests you, a link can be found in the description. In addition, if you found this guide helpful, share this video around, show your friends, post it to social media, do whatever you like with it. Also, I appreciate if you left a like on this video, it shows me that you want more of this type of video, and if you're still watching this video, I'm going to do the promotion stuff a bit more, as I know most people leave once the YouTuber starts mentioning his social media stuff. But if you are still here and you want to talk and interact with me outside of Twitch, outside of YouTube or Twitter or anything like that, a link to my Discord can be found in the description. Now, I promise I'm done, but if you're still watching, thank you for stopping by. Your support is always appreciated. Projects like the loot from X number of Y activity that I posted at Destiny 1 are on the way. But with all that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Say my name is Matt, and I'll see you guys next time.